So Miami's negative 17 million. Arizona has 44 million. So I mean, they have some space. They have some space to spend too.
You know what? I'm gonna change mine. Aaron, you convinced me. The
There you go.
Dolphins. The Dolphins a cap space. They're gonna have to figure out the Tyreek Hill situation. Do you trade him now? Is he even gonna be tradable because of the injury? Do you release him? Quarterback situation is terrible. It was not him. You got to figure that out now. If they can do moves before I get there as a coach, then maybe depend on the moves, but I just think Miami's in a hole and that hole is not getting any better. So yeah, I think Miami's the worst one. Cardinals are there too, just because again, they also have a quarterback situation. They got the issues. They're not looking great, but I'm going to stick with Miami. I think Miami's a bigger hole. The Steelers would kind of dissuade me because of the legacy that Tomlin had there, but honestly, I think their situation's a little better and I wouldn't mind going there. I think Miami's the place given their situation with cap and everything. You said the 11th pick, right? If I'm not mistaken. You can find a gem in with the 11th pick, but I just think everything else kind of hinders the situation and I wouldn't want to go there.
Well, Roski, not to burst your bubble, the Saints are negative 28 million in the hole, and
Yeah,
the lifelong Chiefs are negative 49.
Luckily, I'm not a lifelong Chiefs fan.
Right. I mean, former lifelong. Right. The Chargers have the most. They have 109 million to spend. So look out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look out.
Interesting.
If
Maybe they
I'm
can get a new
interpreting this chart correctly, I'm pretty confident that I am. Yeah, I don't know the worst for me. I mean, what did you say your number one, Aaron?
I didn't.
Well, he kind of said the Steelers because of the legacy, but I don't know if that's the
number one.
actual.
My worst would be the Steelers because again, the legacy part, you're coming in trying to fill big shoes, the defense, the way the team's constructed, and in Miami, everyone knows it's a mess. It's terrible. So they're coming in with low expectations, and I get to live in Miami. I mean,
I guess
no
true.
offense to
It's a win.
Pittsburgh, but lifestyle is part of it too. And then number one, I kind of with that carousel they were doing at quarterback, and then that tight end and having a pick, I'm leaning towards Cardinals as well.
Arizona?
Yeah, I think I am. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention it. Roski, you're the only 10 I see. I mean, one of us had to say it, right? I mean, we can't have the whole pod without, mention Tennessee. There we go.
That's funny. So Pittsburgh is your worst? Okay. Man, you guys make good points. I was potentially going to go Arizona, but the pressure in Arizona is different. So you could go in there and be okay. There's some good weapons in there, but I mean, they feel like they're partly like a cursed franchise too. Pittsburgh's different to me than the Ravens. I feel like the Ravens are in a better spot than Pittsburgh is, even though they didn't make the playoffs and the Steelers did.
Yeah.
At least they have their quarterback. Aaron may not agree with that anymore.
But even then, the Ravens get a better draft pick too to couple with Derrick Henry and Lamar. So there are some things working in their favor in that aspect, but there's just no positive I can think of for Pittsburgh. You don't even have a quarterback.
Sure. And I would say the only positive for the Dolphins is where you're living, because I think they've got their roster in such dire straits with the cap. Tua, he's supposed to make $50 million, so I don't think they can get rid of him. He's got to be their quarterback.
You got to work with him then.
Yeah, you got to work with him. And I believe that's why that was the final decision of why Mike McDaniel was let go. Like, look, we got to let him go. That's not his quarterback. We're already 17 in the hole. Are we gonna? If we get rid of him, you're going to go in the hole even further. Today, just because of their money situations on the roster, I'm going to go the Dolphins as my place I would least like to go, followed by Arizona.
Arizona.
You said Tennessee was your first, though, right?
Yeah, Tennessee's my first. I mean, the money and the young team, I think they got
more promising.
Yeah, who was their coach they fired? I can't even remember who their coach was.
Oh, my God, what was his name? His name?
Hey, maybe I don't want to go there. No one's going to know my name.
Good.
Forget about it. They're not going to make a documentary where all the fans hate me, maybe.
You can go apply for another job, and I'm sure you can land it.
Yeah, there you go. We didn't even know you were there.